What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Bulletz Gotti. You already know what it is. Back with another one. Man, I'm very consistent right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm dropping content back to back. A lot of people say, "Yo, Gotti, you ain't been dropping content like this in a long time." But I gotta be consistent. So I will be dropping this video today. So I want people to understand that this video right here is going to be talking about Jaguar Wright. I told y'all about these people. I got one coming out about Candace Owens. But I told y'all about these people. I got some videos that I want to play. One from this creator called Flawless Nina. Flawless Nina. I want to give her a big shout out. Because I'm going to play her video. Make sure y'all subscribe or support her platform, Flawless Nina, on YouTube and TikTok. Make sure y'all subscribe to her. But I want people to understand this, right? I told y'all about a lot of these creators. I told y'all about the Jaguar Wrights of the world. I told y'all about the Candace Owens. I told y'all about these people. The Cat Williams, the Hannibal Burris. I told y'all. These people are government. You know what I'm saying? And they agents. And they are given a script. And they go with the script that they are given. You know what I'm saying? Jaguar Wright got the Defender of Freedom Award. Right? Now, what freedom is she defending? Who is she defending? And what did she do to get that award by people that's affiliated to Donald Trump? And it was that Donald Trump spot that come online and nothing that they say is true. Somebody that's disgruntled, somebody that is mad at the world, somebody that's overzealous, somebody that basically career because of their attitude and how they was mismanaging their career. They're angry at the world, so they just woke up and say, I'm going to snap and just go super viral by exposing secrets in the industry, right? Now, mind you, this woman talk about how her son got murdered and made her and Molly B made her do what she did. Like, nobody made her do what she did. It's like every vulnerable person out here in the world. You get a vulnerable person that's down on their luck, down on their dick, and they have nothing else to do or have nothing else to live for. And people come tap on their shoulder and say, here, I got something for you. And we're going to have you expose this one and that one. You know what I'm saying? Because these people play for keeps. And everybody got to remember, women like Jaguar Wright are agents. She's an agent. But if you don't believe me, let's just listen to this young lady, Flawless Nina, what she had to say about, you know, something really bad is happening in Hollywood. I kind of agree with her. But make sure y'all go follow her TikTok, Flawless Nina, and follow her YouTube channel. Let's play the clip.
Everyone in Hollywood has to be shaking in their boots right now. Jaguar Wright just won a Freedom Fighter Award from the government. You can't tell me something's not getting ready to come down pipelines. Like, this is actually pretty big. Hollywood, I would be scared. One of Diddy's attorneys quit this morning. I don't think that's a coincidence. I think Diddy's cooked. I thought he was cooked before, but the fact that Jaguar Wright won a Freedom Fighter Award, y'all, something is getting ready to come down the pipelines, and I think it's going to be bad.
So, like I said, man, when you got agents, just like you got the William O'Neills of the world and many others, that have been federal informants, federal and cooperators for COINTELPRO. You got people like Jaguar Wright. You got people like Cat Williams. People like that basically is paid operatives, paid agents to go after people. Jaguar Wright is not freeing anybody. Jaguar Wright mission and business is to expose who her handlers tell her to expose. Because she got handlers. And I told y'all, reading between the lines about these characters, I told y'all, every last one of these whistleblowers, man, you got to read between the lines of who these people are. And why they want to come out now after all these years. They've been in the industry. They was getting money. And then money dried up. Career slowed down. Now they want to expose everybody. They want to put everybody on blast. This one is bad and that one is bad. Jaguar Wright was paid to do what she. You have to understand something. She's giving a script. Just like how Candace Owens is giving a script. Just like Cat Williams is giving a script. All of these people is giving a script. But if you don't believe me, let's take a look at this second video.
And everything she's done has come to fruition, by the way. No more conspiracy.
Unfortunately for Diddy and a lot of people in Hollywood, there is one extremely brave woman who knew what was going on with Diddy, Jay-Z, and a lot of their pals. And not only did she expose them, she absolutely has been scorching them for years. I do not think that there's anyone that is more feared than Jaguar Wright. So with that, I would want to thank Jaguar for being so courageous in a time where there's very few in media and also in politics and especially in Hollywood willing to do something and say something when they see pure evil happening. And she's been doing it for a very long time. They called her crazy for years.
So, I've been noticing a lot of shit. I sit in the cut and I just be peeping. And one thing about me, you got to do the homework and you got to do the knowledge. And I've been doing the knowledge on a lot of these characters, man. And a lot of people is co-signing and they're doing what they do. But let's just take a look at Jaguar Wright's career on YouTube. I spoke to Jaguar Wright and this year or maybe last year, I spoke to her on the phone. And it was 2023 actually, or 2024. I'm trying to figure out when it was. But I was on the phone with her for 1 hour. No, it wasn't even 1 hour. It was 2 hours and 20 minutes. Me and her was on the phone. And the whole time she was just going through different patterns and different sequences of how a person could go hot from cold. The conversation started about she was sounding so docile, so sweet and bubbly. Talking about, I'm done with this, and saying she was going to go to Vegas for the Keefe D trial, right? Whole lot of nonsense like that, right? With a media pass, which I didn't understand how she got a media pass, but she said she was going there with a media pass. Interesting. Then we had a conversation. She started talking about Erica and Mariah and Mary and Jill and Alicia, how she feel about them, how Erica's a witch and how Jill is a hoe. Like, she was just going in and had a whole tirade. And then she talks about how she basically really feminized and and really demasculation of Talib Kweli. How she talked about how she pegged him, and then she started talking about how she was a madam and how she was a dominatrix and stuff like that, right? And then towards like the end of the conversation, she turned and said how she was dealing with Common. And then she turned and says, to the contrary, the nigga stick his dick in her mouth. And she basically tried to say he sexually assaulted her, right? And he was going through this pimp phase and all type of stuff like that, right? So as the conversation ends, she was talking about, well, let's negotiate how much you gonna pay me. So I'm like, yo, you want me to pay you after we had this conversation? I ain't even said we setting up the interview. You went straight to talk about payment after we was on the phone for like 2 hours, right? And it was an off the record conversation, right? So that's when I knew that her whole thing was a get rich scheme. It wasn't to save anybody. It was basically to get a bag. It was basically to keep herself relevant, because you have to realize that Jaguar wasn't relevant no more. You know, after the whole her being kicked out of the Roots and all that, she wasn't relevant. So when I got on the phone with her and we had that conversation for 2 hours, I just realized that this was all a hustle. And then it was things that I saw that really like made me knew that she was full of shit. Like the whole thing she was doing with Nosy Ho and Tasha K, which is another agent, Tasha K. The beef with her husband and Sola, her nephew. She said it's her nephew, you know. And her going at Nature Boy, right? Leading him to his incarceration with the lying chick, Nefertiri, who lied on Nature Boy, which I'm going to be doing a video about that too. I'm going to be exposing that Nefertiri mess. Yeah, I'm going to definitely be playing some content on that. But with her doing that and then going and lying, making up stuff, making up stories about the industry and dudes, and for her being in the industry, she lied on Christopher Williams. That's one. It said that man did something that was humiliating to himself in the office room. When it came out, it wasn't Christopher Williams, and that never even happened. And people really believe that this woman is the truth, that this woman says facts. She don't say no facts. What it is that she's bitter. It's like Cat Williams is like, you know, many others that have a bitter disdain. She just have a bitter disdain because nobody came and got her. You know, nobody came and got her. Nobody gave her a bag. She was mad at Jay because Jay didn't do the Unplugged performance with the Roots reunion. He didn't do the anniversary, and she felt some type of way. But when she first came online, she was praising Jay. You know what I'm saying? But do shots at Mary, do shots at Mariah, just was throwing shots at everybody. You know, and her claim to fame was being a troll. Her claim to fame was, you know, basically being a clout chaser. You know, her story didn't add up because she wasn't innocent. And the messed up part about all of this is that she had a husband. She messed around. The husband just stopped messing with her. Her doing the evil, demonic stuff with her son Ashes. Like it was stuff that I was seeing on her platform that it was just so deranged and so crazy that you really couldn't understand how this woman could be online doing this, knowing that she just was just a lost cause, you know. And a lot of people don't understand that she was a lost cause because she was mad because she wasn't in a position. When you mad that you're not in a certain position, you taking it out on everybody. Jaguar Wright, instead of her, not hating on the next person, because one thing God says, that blocks your blessing. Hate blocks your blessings. She just made a career just doing clout chasing. And it just, to me, I just looked at it, I was like, oh, this is propaganda, And I was the main one was calling it, oh, she full of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you could see where it was coming from. You could see that she was fraudulent. You could see that it was a cloud chase move. You could see it was a money move. And you could also see that she was being paid to do what she was doing, right? She was getting in trouble. Then she was getting out. Like, it didn't make no sense to me. Like, it was certain situations she getting charged with Grand Theft Auto and then she getting released. Like, that don't make no sense. That had my antennas up a little bit. Like, wait a minute. She get arrested, go to jail, come out. Then she trying to say, oh, they had me going crazy and this and had me medicated and all the stuff she was saying didn't make no sense to me. It just didn't add up. Somebody be locked up, then they come back out in the street, do the same thing again. It just didn't make no sense to me, right? And that's when I knew that, oh, she's being paid. I get it. She is basically somebody that's working with them people, and they basically is allowing her to do what she doing, letting her crash out, letting her do the nonsense, because they know she money hungry, she's bitter, she's mad the industry don't rock with her no more, and she want to get even. And what they did is just like what the devil do. When he offers you something, it's something that he wants out of you. And that's the same thing with these people, these powers that be, and these politicians. Something that they want, And Jaguar is the perfect candidate of somebody selling their soul for the riches. You got to really look at how she came online. She was looking all disheveled, very bummy, and then all of a sudden she upgraded. Her wardrobe got better. She started doing her hair. She get a new dude. She got a crib. Like, it was stuff that I was seeing. I was like, wait a minute. Something don't seem right. But then it's like with the Cat Williams thing. When I heard Cat Williams had a whole studio that he bought the land in Alabama, and I'm like, where he get that money from to buy land and talking about he gonna build his own studio? It just didn't add up to me. And then it came to fruition, and I came to understand that, boom, Cat Williams, an operative, a sly fox. So we dealing with sly foxes, because there's no way that somebody like Jaguar Wright, that basically was arrested for Grand Theft Auto, all type of stuff. She was arrested while she been on YouTube, right? This is a person that basically was proven to be a liar, right? Because she lied on Christopher Williams and lied on many others, right? This is somebody that basically is putting a sexual assault jacket on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because she's saying that Common sexually assaulted her, right? So this is somebody that basically that gets the Defender of Freedom Award, right? And you not telling me something don't add up? Because if they talk about defending freedom, where's all the people that's on the front line? They not giving no awards to people that's really not on that type of BS. Somebody that's, you know, a deep thinker, somebody that has knowledge of self. They not gonna give that person an award, but they'll give Jaguar an award because she's under the script. The script is go at all these black entertainers, go at all these black people, right? Because you are our attack dog. We use you for what we use you for. And the thing is, Jaguar Wright is their attack dog. You know, as you can see. You see they celebrate her. But I knew that this was going to happen because just like how they allow her to go on Piers Morgan and say what she said about Jay-Z, what make you think that they not allowing her to do all the other crazy nonsense they doing? She has immunity. Nobody asked themselves how you had a video shoot, somebody got pistol and you running and everybody else didn't. Like, come on. That's how it should be. Like, you had a husband and you start wilding on him. He left you and got with some new dude. And like I said, it was all a scam. It was all a scam. It was all basically, it was her doing what she was doing, being petty. And people know that. So when they look at Jaguar, they look at an operative. Because that's what she is, an operative. Doing the task that was given to her. The task was to make sure you put every successful black man down. By any means necessary. And they mean that. And that's why she going at Puff. That's why she going at this one, that one. Because she's given a main objective to do what she's doing. It's not about the music for her. It's not about the culture for her. It's about the money. It's what it is, man. Defense of freedom is crazy. But hey, this is America, y'all. This is America.